To be successful, you must be rich. Wallace D Wattles explains this explicitly in his book, The Science of Getting Rich. I was reminded about it recently. So much controversy, but not in my head anymore. To be comfortable and have the funds to do the things you want to do, i.e. help yourself and help others, you must be rich. Then I looked up the definition of rich. Of course, it starts with having an abundance of money and possessions, but it goes on to say, abundantly supplied with resources, means, or funds. The antonym was simply poor. So rich means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But poor simply means not being rich in whatever you're thinking about. In the law of attraction, what you think about, you will become and will be brought into your life. Change your attitude, and your whole life will morph into something you never thought possible. Stay with me here until the end, as you will be needed to write your own anthem. I have an idea to start a movement. The problem we're facing is disbelief. Disbelief in ourselves more than anything, that we can change the way things are. You can't use force or violence to calm the seas. You must have a boat, a ship sturdy enough to ride along with the waves. As you're building this ship, you join hands with others. You find joy in sharing, in giving, and building this vessel. And before you know it, you've gone through the rough seas and made it to the other side, without violence, without shedding any tears, except those of joy for your neighbor. And while you're building this ship, something happens. You forgot that you have bills to pay. You forgot that your mother-in-law doesn't like you. You forgot that your children disrespect you. You forgot who was running for president. And the world lives in scarcity to help others. All you had during that time was a focus on the future and building that strong, secure ship to weather that storm. Working together to find a harmonized voice. Notice I didn't say a single voice. That harmonized symphony of voices together creates such beauty that one voice cannot. That song can transform the soul, and it can make the weak strong and the sick healthy again. When we work together, there's nothing we cannot do. But there has to be a plan, a focus. We all have to have the structures, blueprints from our Creator. We can trust Him because we know He made us. We don't know how, but can you imagine those blueprints? Our trust comes from amazement and awe at all He has built, alone, with no symphony of voices surrounding Him. He created us so that we could harmonize together, so that we could be of one voice with Him. I am. I am made by God and one with Him at once. I am. Who are you? Are you going to look on from the outside and not join in this shipbuilding team? Or will you grab a hammer and pound that piece to its needed shape while your trusting friend holds it steady for you? Will you only stand in the distance and see the happiness of your friend? Or will you live in the moment with them? Will you feel the immersed feeling of harmonizing with the warm verses of others? It is your life. It is your decision. Either you can be a part of everything or nothing. God did not build us to be alone. He built our bodies to fit together, to build nations. He did not want to be alone Himself. So along with our flaws and our free will, He built us in His image. What did He have to gain? What can we give Him? He gives us all that we wish for. All we have to do is ask. I believe there's only one thing He wants. Harmony, with His voice blending in with us all. So what's the job? What do we do to help, to contribute to the song? That can be as complicated or as simple as you want to be. Find out what part you play in the world. Follow your heart and your head, and you will know. Find that place that may be risky and difficult, but the outcome is worth the struggle to you. Go, and don't stop until you find not only your tribe, but your voices placed